The Zivran zoological expedition was renowned across the galaxy for its cataloguing of alien ecosystems. Having studied the serene seas of Rotha 9 and the crystalline forests of Zeraton Prime, the team believed they had seen it all. Earth, however, was an enigma. Classified as a Class 3 biologically active world, it was deemed somewhat challenging but not overtly dangerous. The Zivrans dismissed warnings from neighboring species as exaggerations born of human bravado. Their flagship, Curiosity Eternal, landed in the vast Serengeti Plains. From the moment their survey drones began collecting data, things went wrong. Day 1, the apex hunter. The team's first encounter was with a lion. They watched in awe as the majestic predator brought down a wildebeest, its calculated attack and raw power rivaling any predator they had studied. A remarkable hunter, noted lead zoologist Valtar. But predictable. When the drones moved in for closer observation, the lion turned its attention toward them. With a single leap, it swatted a drone out of the sky and began tearing it apart. Attempts to retrieve the drone activated its self-defense mechanism, emitting a shockwave meant to repel attackers. The lion didn't retreat. It roared, bared its teeth, and charged the recovery team. 2 Zivrans barely escaped with their lives as the lion pursued them back to the shuttle before retreating into the tall grass. That, Valtar muttered, clutching his injured forearm, was not predictable. Day 5, the persistent pack. Moving to a temperate region, the team encountered a pack of wolves. These creatures were smaller than the predators of other worlds but exhibited a level of cooperation that was unsettling. A containment drone attempted to capture one for closer study. The wolves, recognizing the threat, split into coordinated groups. One lured the drone away while another group attacked its blind spots, eventually dismantling the machine. "They're using strategy," observed an astonished researcher. "This is more than instinct." When Valtar ordered the team to withdraw, they realized the wolves had circled their camp. The Zivrans spent the night under constant surveillance, unable to leave until dawn, when the wolves finally dispersed. Day 12, death from above. By the second week, the team had grown wary of Earth's land predators. They shifted their focus to the skies, hoping to study Earth's avian lifeforms. Their first subject was a seemingly innocuous bird the humans called a hawk. As drones approached its nest, the hawk launched a fierce attack, evading every countermeasure. It disabled the drones with surgical precision, targeting critical components. The hawk then swooped toward the team's observation post, slamming into the observation deck's shield. The Zivrans watched in stunned silence as the bird, undeterred, continued its assault. "It's just a bird," Valtar said, his voice tinged with disbelief. "How can it be this aggressive?" Day 18, the unseen hunters. The Zivrans turned their attention to the oceans, confident that the aquatic life would be less hostile. They deployed submersible probes into the depths of the Pacific Ocean. Within minutes, the first probe was attacked by an enormous shark. The creature rammed the probe with such force that it disabled its shielding. When a second probe attempted to retrieve the damaged one, a pod of Orcus appeared. The Orcus coordinated their attack, using complex maneuvers to dismantle the probe and drive off the recovery drone. "They're playing with it," a researcher said, horrified as the Orcus took turns battering the drone like a toy. Day 30, even the small ones bite. The Zivrans decided to avoid large predators entirely, focusing instead on smaller, less threatening creatures. A researcher captured a small creature called a honey badger, hoping for a simple behavioral study. It escaped within minutes. The Zivrans watched in disbelief as the honey badger chewed through its containment unit, fought off a security drone, and chased 2 armed researchers into the ship. The team only managed to recapture it by luring it into a reinforced stasis pod. "It's like the whole planet is angry," Valtar muttered, reviewing footage of the incident. Day 45, the ultimate realization. By the end of their mission, the Zivrans had catalogued hundreds of species, from venomous snakes that could kill in seconds to plants that actively trapped and consumed animals. Even seemingly harmless creatures, like squirrels and crows, displayed an unsettling intelligence and adaptability. The final straw came when a simple swarm of ants infiltrated their ship. The insects caused cascading failures in the environmental systems, forcing an emergency evacuation. It took days to remove them from the ship entirely. The report to the Galactic Council. When the Curiosity Eternal returned to Zivran space, Valtar submitted his findings to the Galactic Council. His report was short, but it sent shockwaves across the galaxy. Earth's wildlife cannot be classified by conventional standards. Every life form on this planet, from apex predators to microorganisms, exhibits traits that make them highly effective combatants. Many are adaptable, cooperative, and relentlessly aggressive when provoked. They are not merely animals, they are nature's living weapons. Earth is not to be colonized, conquered, or even approached. For the safety of the galaxy, I recommend immediate quarantine of the planet and its inhabitants. The Council unanimously approved the recommendation. Earth was added to the Galactic Exclusion List, marked as one of the most dangerous planets in the known universe. Humanity, unaware of the report, continued their lives as usual. Meanwhile, alien civilizations whispered in fear of a world where even the smallest creatures could outmatch the galaxy's best.